Thank you for joining the Mood Walks program, hosted by your local Canadian Mental Health Association. Today, for session one, we will provide an orientation and overview of the program. On the agenda, we'll talk about what is mental health, evidence of physical activity, as well as the Mood Walks curriculum. Let's start with the Canadian Mental Health Association. We are a nationwide charitable organization that provides direct service to more than 100,000 Canadians each year. We have offices in many communities across Canada, including Cornwall at 329 Pitt Street and in Hawkesbury at 444 McGill Street. Let's start with answering the question, what is mental health? According to the Canadian Mental Health Association National Office, there are 5 key characteristics to good mental health. Self-actualization, which looks at self-esteem, purpose. When we know what our talents and skills are, we are likely to develop our full potential, which is a lifelong process. Ability to enjoy life is another key characteristic to good mental health. And that simply means being present and in the moment, without worries of the past or fears of the future. Resilience, your ability to bounce back from difficulty and adversity. Balance, trying to create balance and harmony in all aspects and all areas of life when possible. And finally, flexibility. How open are you to new ideas and change? Are you adaptable? To find out more, we encourage you to visit the Mental Health Meter at the Canadian Mental Health Association National Office and take a few moments to take the quiz and see for yourself as a first step what areas you're doing well in and what areas you could improve on. Just a note that this is not a substitute for medical advice, simply an awareness tool. All right, let's talk a little bit about the Mood Walks program. Mood Walks is a province-wide initiative that promotes physical activity in nature, or green exercise, as a way to improve both physical and mental health. It is led by the Canadian Mental Health Association Ontario Division and its partners with Hike Ontario and Conservation Ontario. Many Mood Walks agencies and community health agencies have adopted this program over the years. There have been many studies around the evidence of physical activity and mental health. And for example, in a study of adolescents, 16% of those who were not physically active developed an anxiety disorder over a 4-year period, compared to half that rate among those who exercised regularly. In another study of a summary of 70 studies that showed adults who experienced sad or low mood, but not at levels that met the criteria for diagnosis, reliably report meaningful improvements in their moods as soon as they started exercising. So what can physical activity do? Well, we know that physical activity is associated with minimal adverse side effects. That being said, please consult with your physician if you have any health concerns that may prevent you from engaging in a walking program. This program is cost-effective. Physical activity can help promote social inclusion, especially when you walk as a group, which has been associated with positive mental health. And physical health and mental health go hand in hand. If you would like more information and more statistics around the benefits of physical activity on mental health, we encourage you to visit the moodwalks.ca website, where you would find infographics with lots of additional information. So why Mood Walks? Well, as we mentioned, Mood Walks promotes physical activity in nature, which we call green exercise, to improve your mental health and well-being. So Mood Walks is more than just a walking program. It has 4 key elements: the physical activity, the social connection as you walk as a group, a connection to nature, and some educational component around mental health and well-being. Mood Walks promotes interaction and provides opportunities for peer support. Walking and hiking can be a fun, low-cost activity and has significant positive effects on our physical and mental health. Weekly walks over a 6-month period have resulted in many to say they've improved their self-esteem, their communication skills, and their overall psychological well-being. So once our 8 sessions of Mood Walks have come to an end, we encourage our Mood Walkers to continue to create these healthy habits in their life. Regular use of natural areas for physical activity can reduce the risk of mental health problems by 50%. And again, we encourage you to visit moodwalks.ca for more information on the health benefits and wellness benefits that this program can provide. So let's take a look at the Mood Walks curriculum. The program will run over an 8-week period in June and July. Includes 8 themes. Session 1, Introduction to Mood Walks, Orientation. Session 2, we'll take a look at breathing exercises and its benefits. Session 3 will focus on self-expression and how to use journaling for improved mood and reduced symptoms of stress and anxiety. We will focus on grounding exercises and put them into practice. We talked about having fun, so we will include a scavenger hunt in nature on one of our themed walks. We will also take the walk outside of the green space into the community to learn more about our community for social connection, a little focus on self-care, and finally, our 8th session will focus on the therapeutic benefits of music. So again, Mood Walks, more than a walking program. It's fun. We ensure that it takes place outdoors. We create a safe environment. We have Mood Walk facilitators trained and on site should there be any medical concerns or safety concerns. Each of our Mood Walk facilitators have a Mood Walk backpack, which has a first aid kit, water, and other safety supplies should we need them. The program offers an educational component for mental health and well-being, and the goal is to increase social connection. A few ground rules that were mentioned during session 1. Remember to stay between the leader, who will guide the walking trail at each session, and the sweep, which is the leader at the back to ensure that people are safe and that there are no medical concerns. We will put all of the themes into practice at each of our walking sessions. Please let your facilitator know if you are not feeling well or need to stop for a break. We encourage everyone to wear comfortable shoes, closed-toe shoes preferably, no flip-flops, as these can cause injury. And hydration is very important before, after, and during the Mood Walk. So please bring a water bottle. There is a refill station on our walking trails at L'Amour Park. Thank you, and let's get started. We'll see you at our next Mood Walk session.